Hey, what's up, everybody? BDO 44 coming at you another video. All right, so the score is 138-122. The Lakers got the victory against the Utah Jazz in Utah. And as I said at halftime, all you got to do is utilize Rui correctly, man. He walked away with a career high 36 points. Probably would have had more than that if we would have fed him even a little more than that. But I'm very pleased with Rui Hachimura's performance overall, but I'd be lying if I said I was surprised. I don't think any Laker fan is really surprised with Rui shooting like this. We knew he could do this second series of the playoffs. Like, literally, we just weren't utilizing him properly. We would never put him in a position to get this many shots, but if you gave him this many shots, the percentages showed you, especially last season, he could have did this most nights. Like, literally, he hardly missed when we got him, and we hardly played him when we got him. But when we put him on the floor, he would score and bully people, and you just saw this ability the whole time, dude. This ability is there. Anthony Davis had 37 points. I think he had like 15 boards. Double-digit points for D'Lo with like 14 assists. He was fantastic tonight. I was a bit frustrated at the half. I think you guys know that. If you watch my halftime video, I was about as perturbed as I had been in any halftime video. I just did not like how Coach was using our team, but I loved how Rui was attacking and how our team ultimately was trying to work around some of those bad rotations. And in the end, we had a fantastic third quarter that really gave us some space, and in the fourth quarter, we took it home. And the Rui Hachimura in that fourth quarter was just as strong as he was in that first half. And it's just very difficult to beat us when we are utilizing our players properly. And so that's my concern, is can we continue to utilize our players properly? Will we allow Rui opportunities to be this person when Bron's on the floor? Because I know it's a little difficult for our coach to find rotation minutes for Rui getting at this high of a rate when you have LeBron James on the floor and AD as well playing the forward positions. And then, of course, you got to find time for Taurean Prince and so on and so forth. So for me, it's just like, just feed the Rui, man. And I've been saying this for over a year. This ain't nothing new to no Laker fan whatsoever. If you watch this team as much as I do, ain't nothing you saw from Rui Hachimura surprising at all. And I do want to give him the game ball, even though technically Anthony Davis had a much better basketball game rebounding the ball. But I just feel like Anthony Davis can get a game ball any night where Rui Hachimura goes for 36 points in Bron's absence. The impact is something that you want to reward. So that's why I want to give him the game ball, even though it probably should go to AD. AD gets it every night pretty much. So, we saw some fantastic plays by our guys. Austin Reeves, if I'm not mistaken, had over 20 points, 7 assists, something like that. So I like what I saw from Austin. Christian Wood rolled an ankle but played through it, so we're very pleased about that. We got a chance to see Dylan Winsler play some real minutes tonight, so that was really good. And, Spencer Dinwiddie hit some fantastic shots out there. I thought he played great. Was getting in to the flavor of what was going on out there with the crowd as we were getting Laker chants in Utah, which I thought was really fun. And it was just a fun night in the second half. First half, a bit frustrating for me, even though Rui had 21 points and was just bullying people and carrying over from what he did last night against Detroit in the first quarter, where he was also bullying the hell out of people. But, at the end of the day, that's what we know he's capable of. That's what we expect from Rui Hachimura when utilized correctly. And, it was good. Our team did get out rebounded by 3, even though the rebounding total discrepancy was crazy. In the first half, we ended up kind of loading up. A lot of that had to do with Anthony Davis crashing the heck out of the glass in the third quarter. What else? How did the Lakers shoot? I think we shot above 50% from the field, above 40 from the 3, which was really impressive. And it was a really, really overall solid night. I thought the coaching in the first half with the rotations were bad. Second half, Anthony Davis took over in the third, just really pushing it. And then in the fourth quarter, Rui really just sent the thing on home. And I just really love the acquisition of Spencer Dinwiddie. When you talk about wanting another ball handler in place, somebody who can help on the defensive end, somebody who can get lobs to others, make people better. Spencer Dinwiddie checks all those boxes for our basketball team. And so bringing him in at this level was just right on time at this point, in the season where we didn't really know what we were going to do. We didn't get anything going in the trade deadline. So you talk about bringing in a guy who could really do a lot of things for you, dribbling the basketball and just overall helping your fast break attack, your half court attack with his ability to get his own. it was just good, man. His overall aggressiveness, I thought, really shined tonight. And I can't say enough about D'Lo Russell. Ever since we put his name in the trade rumors, he's been balling basically like an all-star, and tonight was no exception. His playmaking skills were on high display. And he was just flawless, really making plays for everybody, getting the ball to Rui a lot of the time, AD a lot of the time, Austin a lot of the time. And you just couldn't, he was also due game ball honors as well, just for how well the team played around him off of his passing. And, playing well in the paint as well, getting scoring going for us, and just overall playing great on the road, man. So I thought this was a good game from the players, man. I really did think our players showed up. They did the best they could with the rotations they were in. They made up for Bron being absent. And when you have Rui Hachimura playing like this, it's hard to lose, man. You can't lose when Rui's scoring this well. The 3 balls falling. He's dunking the ball. He's pushing people out the way. He's hitting his free throws. I mean, what can I say? And then the aggressiveness of Anthony Davis, particularly in that third quarter, I mean, he just took over the game and really was the difference. And as I said before, even though it's not something you want to repeat a million times over and over again, it is just what we see. Anthony Davis affects winning in a way that Bron just doesn't at this point. We love LeBron James, and we know we can't win a championship without him, but you can't win games without Anthony Davis. This Laker team, it can't. Bron can be out there and we'll still lose. But if Bron sits and AD plays, it just affects winning more. So for this roster, I don't know if that would be what it equates to in every situation, but with this particular team and this particular set of players, it is that way. And we can't afford for Anthony not to be out there, but Bron could sit and we'll still be all right. We'll still be able to make up for what it is that Bron does on a lot of nights. And so we saw that tonight. And with the acquisition of Spencer Dinwiddie, that makes it even more so true. Because a lot of times the Lakers have issues in the fast break without Bron. And I think Spencer Dinwiddie can help with that by inserting himself into some of those rotations and ultimately giving us more of a threat there. So, I love what I saw from the team, especially in the second half. They made up for a lot of the frustration that I felt in the first. And now I'm just waiting for us to get through this all-star break, which should give our team a lot of rest. Of course, we got 2 stars that are going to be in that game. Health is everything. I don't care about them winning MVP of that stupid game. Let's just get out of there healthy and get back to business next Thursday against the Golden State Warriors, because really we are on a focused mission. And now that we're finding that we can score the ball with anybody these days, we already know we have defensive qualities that makes us one of the best defensive teams in the league. When you look at it that way, you realize that we are a contender so long as we harness both of those 2 things. Because right now we're second best offense in the league over the last several games. And we started off in being one of the best defensive teams. So it's like, ain't nothing changed. We have the same roster. We just have different players being focused upon. And we said we have one-way players, and some of them play defense at a specialty level, and some of them played offense at a specialty level. If you remove the defensive players and you play all the offensive players, voila, look at what you got. The ability to score with anybody. So we just, man, as I said at halftime, and I'm going to say it right now, needed Darvin Ham to get the hell out the way. Just stop doing stuff and let the players who are the best at what they do get out there and run to their strengths. You know what I mean? Stop experimenting. Stop moving stuff around. You got your 5 best players: D'Lo, Austin, Rui, Bron, and AD. Throw them out there, and this is what you get. This is what you get. He want to play Torian. He want to do all types of other stuff. And I'm telling y'all, it was why we were a 500 ball club. Got to play Cam Reddish. No, you didn't. Just play Rui. I gotta play Torian. No, you don't. Just play Rui. And when you remove those players in injury because he didn't overuse them to high hell, and he's forced to do the stuff he should have been doing, and you see how good of a team we are. It's literally that simple. It should have been this 5 since Rui came back from injury. 12 games into the season? This should have been the starting lineup the whole time, man. And all them stupid starting lineups this man was running the whole time, leaving us as a 500 ball club, and we had the ability to do this. This right here. Whether Bron was out there or not. Same guys, man. No trades, only Spencer Dinwiddie acquisition. That's it. Everything else is pretty much the same. And so it's irritating when you consider how bad our team was in the first half of the season with that experimentation of lineups. But it's encouraging to know that as long as he doesn't do any more experimenting, if we can keep these 5 guys healthy, no telling how many games we can win. Because you still got those defenders if you need to plug them in. You know what I'm saying? They're still here. You still got Torian Prince on the team. And nobody's going anywhere. It's just injuries have reduced us to proper rotation usage. That's literally what it is. The more options he has, the more opportunities he has to screw that up, man. And that's why I'm frustrated with the coach. And I think many Laker fans are, but you know, Jeannie told him he keeps his job. We've been winning basketball games over the last, 11 games. We won about 8 of them, so you can't complain about the winning. But I think a lot of that has to do with just the fact that he just hasn't had as many options, and we've been forced to do what we should. And our guys are balling. Austin looks better. D'Lo looks fantastic. Bron and AD are doing what they do accordingly. But now Rui Hachimura is finding his way. And with the addition of Spencer Dinwiddie, we got another 15, 20 points to account for. So we can score with anybody now. And I don't know what that means when Cam gets back, Gabe Vincent and those guys. I don't know what that means, because now you're going to see him try to mess around with those rotations again at some point when those guys get healthy. And I'm worried about what that's going to do for us depending on where we're at in the standings. But if we keep on winning at the clip we've been winning for the last 15 games, we have a chance to get out of that play-in tournament situation and maybe even play for home court advantage. Get that 4 seed. So that's the type of stuff I'm dreaming about right now with the type of winning we've been doing. Unfortunately, I think the All-Star break is coming at the wrong time for the rhythm that we're in as a team. But, you know, we can start thinking about being good now. We just need our coach to get the hell out the way and let our team do what it did tonight. Let's run our best 5 guys, and we're going to score. We're going to score. We're going to outscore a lot of teams, man. And the ability to defend is always there. So that's what I'm saying, man. Very, very frustrated tonight, but ultimately the team did not disappoint at all. My energy was just off because I was irritated with what I was seeing, but it wasn't from the players, man. The guys did their job. Everybody ended up a victor at the end of the game. We're improving our road record. We started off the season being a bad road team, but over the last 3 weeks, we've been winning a lot of road games, so that's really good. And, you know, Lakers are above 500 pretty, strong. I think we're about 3 or 4 games above 500 with all this winning we've been doing. So, same guys. I mean, that's it. It ain't nothing. It ain't deeper than that. These are the same players we had the whole dang time. It's just whether or not coach wanted to put guys on the floor in weird rotations. That's it. So, got the win. Rui gets the game ball. AD was phenomenal. D'Lo was phenomenal. Austin was phenomenal. Love what I saw from those players. And, Dinwiddie, man. Welcome home, brother. Definitely gained some fans here tonight. BDF 44. I thank y'all for watching. I'm out.